The company that originated this, the guys that got this whole thing going, which is the Philips company. Everybody out there probably has a Philips product in their home. These guys are an amazing company. Of course, you know them as well for their air fryer. This is the first time they've ever gone digital and actually did a digital system built into the air fryer with rapid air technology. It's amazing. Our price is $150 off what this will launch at when it hits that big retail market. We got free shipping and handling. Stephanie Roberts is here. I love this machine so bad.
Absolutely.
It's ridiculous because you can cook all your favorites without all the heavy grease, without the deep fat, texture-y, gooky, whatever. It all fries right inside that basket. First time we've ever done digital.
Exactly, and who doesn't want some wings? I mean, seriously, look at these. Look at the gorgeous golden brown color. We put a little rub on them. Guess what we didn't put in here? Any oil whatsoever. So you can have your wings, you can have the crunchy, crispy foods that you want, and you can have them without using any oil. The Philips air fryer uses circulating hot air to crisp your food. It sounds so incredibly simple, but when you let hot air do the crisping, you don't have to use the oil. So what Philips has been able to do is make a patented technology to have your food crisp with 1 tablespoon or less of oil in everything you make. So you see me brushing a little bit of olive oil on both sides of the bread here. If I make grilled cheese on the stovetop, obviously I butter the bread. Heck, I even have to butter the pan sometimes.
Right.
You're using a couple tablespoons of butter because I want the crisp. What I want here is the crisp without the butter. So I'm gonna use a little bit of olive oil and go ahead and put it in the pan. Now this, I wanna show you what's new. This is the new digital interface on our air fryer. I absolutely love it. So I can control my time and my temperature. I hit the button once, it gives me temperature control. 390 is high, that's what I cook my meat on. Because I'm doing bread, I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit because I don't like mine too brown. Hit the button again, now I have time control. 5 minutes for a grilled cheese sandwich. Hit go, walk away, off I go. So I do love the sleekness of digital, gotta admit. Absolutely makes just so nice.
Takes all the guesswork out, and it makes your life so much more simple. We only brought a handful of these in. If you bought this just to do French fries out of a bag, you will, I'm telling you, it'll be worth every penny. But if you make the kids their chicken tenders or things like that, it's ideal for kids too.
Oh, it is.
Because they love the crispy, crunchy. But what I want you to do is, I don't know how close you can come into these French fries. Look at how dry, and I will grab one. Look at how dry the exterior is of these French fries. Look at my fingers. All right, I'm holding these French fries. Look at my fingers. There is no grease, there's no oil. You know, these are when they're manufactured, there's a little oil that they're cooked in it initially. You don't need to add any extra.
Exactly. So they're getting their crunch from the air. We want things dry and crispy on the outside, but we want them juicy and moist on the inside. And look at my chicken. That is exactly what I'm getting. I love the fact that I get my crunch. I still have the moist chicken. In fact, if anything, it's sealing in the juices. So chicken strips and fries, absolutely fabulous. And when I take things from the freezer to the air fryer, I don't add any oil. So this truly is as easy as it gets. But you can be as creative as you want. The first thing I want everybody to understand is that air frying is definitely not just for frozen food, because not all of us eat fries and chicken strips out of a bag. I personally am a little bit more of a stovetop home cook. But here's what I can do, something I would make on the stovetop, fajitas, one of my go-tos during the week, actually, because it's quick. But here's the problem. When I make these on the stovetop, I need 6 to 8 tablespoons of oil. Watch what I can do with the air fryer. I put my vegetables in there. Guess what? No added oil, just a little seasoning. Then look how gorgeous this is. This is skirt steak. You would not believe how well skirt steak does in the air fryer. I'm gonna put it directly on top of my vegetables. By the way, you can buy this packed. Most of the butchers will cut it for you if they don't have it. It's about, oh, I don't know, $8 a pound. So I'm not paying a ridiculous price. Good stuff. And here's what happens. The air frying is gonna sear the outside of my meat. It's gonna release the natural fats and juices. So instead of using oil to get the caramelization of the vegetables, the natural fats and juices from the steak are gonna do it for me. Why would you add oil? Okay, here comes the fun stuff. Let's talk temperature. When I do meats, I leave it on high. By the way, there's a great little cheat sheet on every air fryer that tells you all this stuff about time and temp. Time-wise, fajitas, I'm gonna go 10 minutes. So I'm gonna get down here and push this back down because we were cooking something that took longer. You can see my digital flying right through. Digital's so fun. 10 minutes, fajitas, there we go.
Done.
Again, on a
Easy.
Monday night, if I make this on the stovetop, I gotta stand there. I gotta saute.
Yeah.
I can't walk away. Oil's flying everywhere, or I pop it in here, no oil, set my digital air fryer, and off I go.
Don't be confused with a lot of the rip-off models that are out there on the market today, because this air fryer came out with us a long time ago with Stephanie years ago, and we are making more and more improvements every time. We've finally gone digital to make it even easier, but this is why you buy it. There's no other way to do fried mozzarella on this planet than in a deep fryer outside of this.
Absolutely.
You bake this in the oven, it's gonna melt all over the place.
You bake it in the oven, the bottom gets hard. You know, it kind of gets flat and sticky. You nuke them and they're just rubbery, right? In the air fryer, I've got this brown, crispy exterior coating. This is not put in oil.
Good stuff.
0, 0, 0 added oil, but look at the cheese. So this is the bonus of even heating, and you get to play with your food a little bit with the air fryer too, as the cheese flies everywhere. But I want to explain to you why the even heating is so important. And to do that, I want to show you what's inside the air fryer. So these are the only two components you're getting. There are no little pieces, so easy to clean. A wire mesh basket, and this is what allows the heat to circulate evenly around the food. So you get that. The heat does the crisping. This is why I don't need the oil. This is the beauty of the Philips air fryer. This is the baking drawer. Do you see that cool starfish on the bottom? This is what makes Philips different. This is patented starfish design. It's called rapid air technology. The air circulates in that starfish shape around the food. You can find other air fryers out there, I'll be real honest with you, but you will not find any other starfish pattern. What makes this different is as the air moves around the starfish, it's even heating. When I have even heating, look what it means for cheese. I don't have lumps and bumps in my cheese. I don't have it hard on half and cooked on the other.
Perfect.
You can make grilled cheese. You can make pizza sticks. You can make mozzarella sticks. Everything that melts cheese perfectly is done in the air fryer. And that's the best example I can give you to show why this even heating is so incredibly important. Because if you don't have the even heating, you don't have evenly crisped food.
That is an important part, because remember, what you do in a deep fat fryer is you move the food a little bit as it's in the fryer. That allows the oil to circulate around it.
Exactly.
Also coats each piece with a ton of oil.
Yes.
With this, because we use air instead of oil, the air gets around without having to actually toss it around. It moves it around because of the way that air is channeled by that design on the bottom. Now, Stephanie just put in potato skins. Now, think about how simple this is. You have not heated up an oven.
I have not.
You have not pulled out a tray and lined it with foil, sprayed it with some kind of oil so it wouldn't stick. You've done none of that. You took them out of a container, or you made them yourself, and you pop them in. That's it.
That's it. And you know what? You can make them as healthy as you want. Okay, yes, these had bacon and cheese on it, I'll be honest. But I make potato skins at home.
Still not
bake
deep
a potato,
fried.
slice them in half.
Yeah.
They're not deep fried. Add broccoli. Add whatever you want, and then put them in the air fryer. You can take your traditional munchy foods, you know, for the big game or whatever, and dramatically cut fat and calories by air frying. When I do something like chicken sticks and chicken fingers and French fries, 70% less fat and calories, because I'm using an air fryer, not a traditional fryer. You can take it a step further. You want to cut your own potatoes, make fresh French fries. I'll tell you what, these sweet potato fries are my weakness in life.
Yeah.
Talk about zero fat. I slice my own potatoes, I air fried them, I can add a little fun flavored salt, and I am good to go. So this has really changed the way I eat. I am not cutting out French fries for the new year. I am not giving up chicken strips.
You don't have to.
I'm not saying no to the kids, because this is all they want to eat anyway. I am doing it in a more healthy manner, and it can change the way you eat. You know, a lot of us have made these resolutions. We do it every year, right? We're going to do better this year. We're going to eat better. We're going to cut this stuff out. And let's see, where are we? Third week in January? Yeah, it's probably fallen away by now, right? You've gone back to the way you eat before.
Is that salmon?
This is salmon. You don't have to give up your foods, and you can make healthy eating choices by having an air fryer. So here's another great weeknight dinner, because I am all about cutting corners during the week and time. First, I put in some cauliflower. Funny story here.
Greatest thing you've ever air fried.
I never knew I liked cauliflower until the air fryer came out. Nothing against my mom, but it was always like slimy and steamed when I was growing up.
So good.
Isn't this great?
Yeah,
these are basically, this would be what I would call an equivalent to oven roasted. You see that gorgeous brown on the outside? Caramelized vegetable. Oh my gosh, it has like a nutty, woodsy taste.
Yeah.
If I were to do this in the oven, that's a solid hour. So I'm running this big, huge oven. All I'm really doing is trying to roast some vegetables.
So good.
By the way, Brussels sprouts, equally phenomenal in here. And I like broccoli because the little ends get all bun. Do it in here.
You know what I've done in mine too? I've taken the pre-peeled garlic cloves.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And roasted garlic in there.
Yeah.
You can do like dozens and dozens of cloves of garlic.
What a good
Absolutely
spread.
delicious. And then you use that as a spread. And then you can add whatever oil you want afterwards. You want to put a little olive oil on it, but you don't have to cook them in it. It's amazing. Look at, I want you to point out something to everybody too. If I was going to do that in a traditional oven,
Yep.
I'd have to heat up a whole giant oven.
You have to heat up a whole
That's
oven.
going to use up so much more energy than this machine.
Plus, it's like 2 trays worth. I mean,
Yeah.
I have a ton of capacity here. I have got popcorn shrimp for a crowd. So what I'm able to do, poke it in there, put it in here, and absolutely walk away. Let's do it again. Here's my digital control. I leave things on high for frozen food. Digital timer starts in an hour. And that's the other thing, too. Now we can cook things up to an hour in this air fryer. If you're doing something like a roast chicken, that is a great way to do it, because this time of year, wouldn't you rather use your money, your electric money, for heating your home, not necessarily heating up your oven? 10 minutes and I've got popcorn shrimp for a crowd. By the way, talking about timing, 10 minutes in the cauliflower, add the salmon, 10 more minutes. In 20 minutes, I have the most amazing dinner.
Can you
Let's
flake
look at
that
the salmon.
apart?
Absolutely.
Watch,
look at how
guys.
moist it is in there. Do you see that?
And look at the caramelized top because of the heat going over the top. It glazed the top. We didn't put anything on there.
Absolutely.
And you just a little seasoning on your broccoli or on your cauliflower.
Anything you want.
All you need to do, I recommend, like, you know, a little bit of onion powder, a little garlic powder. It's all you need. You don't have to add any fat or calories to make it delicious. I want to remind everybody real quick. If you get this, I'm encouraging you to get the cookbook. This cookbook is amazing. It's the air fryer cookbook, so it tells you what to put in there, how long to cook it. You got the digital system, so it makes it easy. But grab this. The item number is at the bottom of the screen there. This is free shipping today, plus $150 off the original price. It's going to be $349 here at HSN. It's another 20 bucks off, so that's $170 off. And then if you pick up this book, loaded with great ideas on how you can utilize this great this great machine. It does come in white. It comes in black, right? Those are two colors.
White, black, and black with the
black
red
with the red
handle. That's brand new, by the way. We really like that. And it usually probably is noted as red in the ordering process.
I have only 5 left in white? Okay.
Oh,
if you want white, you better be ordered.
Hey, you know what else it comes with? And this is the first time we've ever done this. It comes with the rack. And this is the most popular of all the accessories.
We've never done that before.
We've never included it.
No.
Nope, I love this. So here's the rack. Essentially what I'm doing is doubling my capacity. I'm pulling out crispy chicken right now.
Air-fried chicken.
Okay, so look how I did it. I breaded it, I air-fried it. Okay, how healthy is this? This is high-protein, low-fat chicken, not submerged in oil. But look at this. Because of the rack, I double-decored it. It essentially doubles my capacity. I did too. I love this. Little wilted green, little crispy chicken. I call this my adult air-fried dinner because, you know, I'll be honest, my kids, they kind of still like the other stuff.
You look at this.
Cut it up for me. We'll dress the salad. Again, use a tablespoon of oil, little mustard.
See inside? I don't know how close you can get, but come on in really,
look how
really
moist
close.
That is.
And I want you to see how juicy. Can you see how juicy that chicken is?
But you know what turns me on about this? Look how crunchy the outside is.
Look at my fingers. The fingers are dry again. This is not, you would never know this was not deep fried.
You would not.
And yet the taste, I'm gonna grab a bite of this.
Yep, you go ahead and put those up.
Just as it is.
Again, little homemade vinaigrette, little mustard, little olive oil, little vinegar, you're good to go. It is great. It seals in the juice, it gives you the crunch. It's the best of both worlds.
That's phenomenal.
By the way, this also comes with a recipe book because you don't have to wonder what to do. Honestly, there's nothing you really can't do. But I like the ideas that are in here. All the timing is in here, full color photos, tons of ideas. Again, you can grab things out of the freezer and air fry them, or you can be as creative as you want to be. I saw Shannon lurking out there.
Some chicken too.
Yeah, try that chicken. That's one of my favorites.
Really good, Shannon.
Shannon, you'll appreciate this because I know you have kids in sports, which means
super crunchy.
Yes, I do. Weeknight dinners are crazy. Go to the butcher's department. They often sell ready-made fresh meatballs. So they're well spiced, ready to go. Bring those home, put them in your air fryer. Set the timer for 10 minutes. During those,
she's got more more underneath.
I got more. During those 10 minutes, put your water on, boil your noodles. In fact, you could use the noodles you guys were just trying.
Oh, noodles.
But
wait,
look,
you get the rack this time?
you get the rack, and look at the amount of meatballs I am pulling out of here. I mean, this is meatballs for an entire basketball team. No problem, right? I love it. So I've got capacity. I've got the ability to make meatballs. I did not stand there and saute because, right, I got the dog to walk. I got 800
and look
things
what's
to do.
underneath.
All browned.
They're brown, they're crunchy.
Perfect.
Show 'em what's in there,
Here is the
Stephanie.
kicker for me. Okay, look at this. If I make meatballs on the stove, not only am I actually cooking them in oil, but it soaks in, right? And then the oil from the meat, look what happens here. I used no oil, and I can pour off the fat from the meat. Because let's be real, usually when we make meatballs, we use chuck or something that's got a lot of fat.
Sure.
So I can pour it off.
They'll be tastier, that's
They
for
will.
sure.
So
Yeah.
guess what? The good moistness of the meat that I want is there. The crunchiness of the outer edge is there. But look what isn't there. Not only did I not cook in oil, I'm pouring off bad fat.
Wow.
I love the concept. It's the best of both worlds.
Double healthy and double layered too. I mean, that's seriously
That was a
for
lot of
an
meatballs.
army.
Yeah.
Holy
Shrimp,
cow, with
asparagus,
shrimp.
tomatoes, and a new little
Everything
added
all in
feature.
one.
We have started to add a half a cup of white wine into the sauce. So I steam my shrimp and my vegetables, then I put it on a noodle, on another layer of vegetables, whatever you'd like to put it on. And now I have dinner ready to go. Scoop on out, serve.
Look at, do you see how much, I want you to, I don't
at
know
the
if you can
volume.
see how much food
Oh my goodness.
is on there, and look at how beautiful. Wouldn't you be proud to put that out on the table? Of course you would. Little Parmesan cheese. Isn't it nice to add fat when you have a choice?
Exactly.
Which has always been my thing. It's like add the cheese at the end. If you want to put a little olive oil on something, which is delicious and it's good for you, that's fine. But when you soak something in olive oil, that's when you're just getting way too much of the fat.
Right?
Yeah.
Make it count.
You don't have to use the oil to get the crunch or
Are you doing the grilled
flavor.
cheese?
I'm pulling out the things you all came for. I know that. Let's